Falcon Children's Home is a ministry that was started back in 1909 at old camp meeting service there in Falcon, North Carolina. Someone stood up, no one knows who it was, and said, listen, we need to do something about all these orphan children coming every year to camp meeting service. And at that camp meeting service that night, they got up and raised $849.33 and bought a house and had it delivered from Parmalee, North Carolina to Falcon to begin the very first Falcon Children's Home. We provide a home for children who, for whatever reason, cannot live at home in normal circumstances. A lot of times there's abuse, there's neglect, sometimes there's truancy. Sometimes it's just a situation where maybe parents have had a difficult time, maybe there's an alcoholic in the family or drug abuse. We really provide a place of security and serenity for children who, for whatever reason, need a place to be placed out of home. We tell the children quite a bit, we're not your parents, we're not trying to take the place of your parents. We're just trying to give you a good, safe landing place until that time you can go home again. Unfortunately, many of our kids don't go home again. Many of them do, but many don't. But we work primarily with a lot of the kids here in Cumberland County. Cumberland County has the highest number of children in foster care of any county in the state of North Carolina. And I think it's great that we're here to help serve that need by having Falcon Children's Home located here in Cumberland County. We are licensed for ages 0 to 21. Now, most of our kids, 80%, are age 13 and above. Back in the year about 2000, the state passed a new legislation that really wanted kids 12 and under placed in foster homes. Now, they can be placed in group homes, but they really frown upon it. So most of those kids that we get are teenagers. However, we started a mothers and babies program in a maternity home. So now we have about 7 mothers and 7 infants on our campus at Falcon Children's Home. We have a little city at Falcon Children's Home. We have over 40 acres. We've got 10 cottages there. We have our own private Christian school on the campus there. We have cottages for males, for females. We have a sibling cottage so we can keep groups together. We have a maternity cottage. We have a mothers and babies cottage. We also have cottages for teenagers who are aging out of care. That's always been one of the biggest plights against group homes, or what they call congregate care, is that many times when children leave what they call institutional type care, I don't like that word, but when they leave that kind of care, they're not prepared to face the real world. So we have a program where we teach kids how to balance a checkbook, how to apply for a job, how to cook, how to clean, and they live in an apartment type setting. It's one of our fastest growing programs, and we're really excited about that. We're also on the verge now of beginning to open our first cottage for kids caught up in sexual trafficking. We feel like that's a real plight today against a lot of the young people across America, and we really feel like we could be the first licensed cottage in North Carolina to handle that situation. And we're looking forward to getting involved in that, even though it's going to be a very, very tough program. Well, back in 1949, Falcon Children's Home was about to close its doors. In those days, they got no federal funding or no state funding at all. It was based on donations. And the women's ministries groups got together and said, hey, we got to find some way to keep Falcon Children's Home's doors open. So they started what they called the Santa Claus train. And I got the very first letter they sent out. It says, bring your ham hocks, your collard greens, and your fat back, and let's give to Falcon Children's Home so they'll have food on their table. And the Children's Home said, hey, why don't we do a program that we can say thank you to all those folks who give to us. So we'll have a big parade, the kids will line the road, they throw out candy, and then the kids will have a program at the end of the day to say thank you for bringing all of your commodities and all your monies and all your support. And that's how it began. And then about 1957, they changed the name from Santa Claus Train to Harvest Train, and it's been going ever since. Now, this year is going to be different, of course, because we can't have 2,500 people in an auditorium and doing a program. So this year we're going to do a virtual Harvest Train. We picked out one of the favorite Harvest Train programs from years past, and everyone voted. Their favorite was the year 2013, entitled The Two Trees. So we'll be hosting the program live, but actually be a tape program from the year 2013 this year. You can watch the program right now on our Facebook page, falconchildrenshome.org or falconchildrenshome.com. We also are going to advertise it on YouTube, and also we're going to be live streaming it. It'll be at 7 o'clock p.m. on November the 24th. So you can watch it around your dinner table or sit down in your living room and watch it. You'll have to miss Family Feud that night, but we'd love for you to watch. Harvest Train is a culmination of a year-round effort to raise supplies for Falcon Children's Home. And we send out a calendar each year. And we ask for the things you need at your house: toilet paper, paper towels, trash bags, shampoo, soap. And we have different months lined out for different things that we need. I can tell you that this year with COVID-19, we are very low on our supplies. That's why we're pushing this year really to get people to come and give to us at Falcon Children's Home. So this year we're going to have all is bright Christmas lights on November the 19th, the 20th, and 21st from 5:30 to 9:30. And basically what that is instead of having that parade where everyone brings their goods and their commodities and their donations, we have 3 nights where they can drop off and look at a Christmas wonderland. We're going to partner with a lot of different electrical companies and supporters in the area to create the biggest Christmas wonderland you've ever seen. So this year, instead of us saying thank you with a program at the end like we normally do at Harvest Train, we're just say thank you with the campus. We'll have our kids at different places. We'll help you unload. We'll practice social distancing. Everyone will wear their mask. And let me say this, if you come and bring donations to Falcon Children's Home, there is a tradition that the kids always look forward to. Please bring your candy. We'll have large wooden boxes in front of each cottage, and you can't give the kids your candy like we normally do, but you put the candy in the box. We'll let it sit there for 3 days because of COVID, and then we'll pass the candy out. But again, November the 19th, the 20th, and 21st, it would be a wonderful celebration of us decorating our campus. Please, if you can bring things like paper towels, trash bags, soap, shampoo, school supplies, canned food. We can always use canned food. It gets us throughout the year. But more importantly than that, it means a lot to our kids. They're used to Harvest Train. They look forward to Harvest Train. They want to see your smiling faces. They want to see people come and saying, hey, we care enough to come out on a Thursday, Friday, or Saturday night and bring something to show we care about Falcon Children's Home. Falcon's personal to me. It's dear to me. I eat, sleep, and drink it. And because I really feel like in these difficult times that the world needs Falcon. This area needs Falcon. The children who come there need Falcon. And I'm as happy as I can be. It's long, stressful days many times, but I love talking about Falcon Children's Home. It is making a difference in the lives of children. It's making a big difference in the lives of children in Cumberland County.